Well, today we're looking at building and painting a resin 3D print. This is a 3D print that we downloaded from a company called hex.com. I'll put the full details in the comments box below. But basically you subscribe on Patreon for this company and they give you access to their back catalogue of prints. There's new ones added every month, and there's been some good ones. So this one is Jack Burton from John Carpenter's Big Trouble in Little China, and it looks like it's a really good, nicely detailed figure. Got a bit of sheen to it. I don't know if you can see, it's even inscribed with the design on his tank top, and it's got his very strange boots he had, and then it comes with a base, which is that weird eyeball creature, which I never quite understood, and a sort of stone well part from under the temple. So there's very little cleanup on this. The supports, as generated on the print, were really good. It just came straight off. One of the best I've seen. A little bit of sanding and cutting some of the little lugs off, but on the whole, very little to do on this. So the first job is going to be to undercoat it, and then we can start painting it. Okay, so he's fully undercoated. You can see the details come out really nicely on it. Very well sculpted. It's going to be interesting painting that. But first we're going to do all the flesh, so I'm just using my normal Cadian flesh tones with some Vallejo light flesh mixed in. And all we're going to do is do a couple of coats of that to give us a base. I won't show painting all of it because it's, you know, the idea. So just all over. It's going to take a couple of coats, so I'll do that. Okay, so the couple of undercoats are done, so now I'm going to use Resin Flesh Shade, focus, just to run it into all the crevices on Jack. And then we will blend this in afterwards once it's dry. There we go. Let that dry and we can shade it all in. Okay, so you can see it's dried. So all we're going to do is blend it using a very slightly lightened flesh shade on a dry brush, pretty much. And then just stipple it to tone down and blend in the shading. It just leaves you almost a shadow. See? You sometimes have to go over it 2 or 3 times. And if you completely obliterate the shading, you can always reshade it. I'm just going to do that all over. Okay, so I painted his shirt. I put some wash on his boots. Once they're dry, we can do a bit of dry brushing. And I've painted the eyeballs on the creature, so a bit of dry brushing, bit of varnish, should be done. Okay, well, I finished painting the model. I think it's come out really nicely. So you've got the multi-eyed creature at the bottom, under the foot of Jack Burton. The t-shirt came out really well. I was quite worried about that, but it's sort of come together. It took a few washes, pardon me, and a few coats of varnish to make it all come together. I think that's worked. The face is pretty good likeness. I'm not entirely sure I've captured Kurt, but I'm pretty happy with it. It's the sort of thing that would be ideal on one of those solar spinners. Ding-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding, ding-ding-ding. But yeah, really happy with that. The next one I've got to do is done this 3D print of Obi-Wan from, I think in episode 2, could be episode 3. It's that look he's got, but looking forward to doing that one. But yeah, these are really enjoyable. If you're into figures and figure painting, I mean, if you were buying a resin kit of this sort of size, you're looking at least 40 quid. So print, you know, 5 of these and you've paid for a cheap resin printer. So I think they're well worth getting if you like figure painting. But yeah, please let me know if you want to see the Obi-Wan build up. Please like and subscribe if you can. Most of my views don't come from subscribers, which is strange, but I suppose it's understandable when I flick through the channels myself. But it does help to get these videos out to other people if you can just like them. We have a Patreon page now. Links in the description at the end of the video. It's also in the description on YouTube. That does help the channel out as well. But realistically, just getting through to this bit, hearing me say this means you've watched my video, so thanks for that. That does mean a lot. So I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.